There's all kinds of discussions about what is true, why we believe it's true, whether it's actually true or not. If we can't determine what is true, what are we left with? We can't even perform basic tasks to meet our needs for our own survival. If we can't reliably use our understanding of probability and possibility according to what we remember from our past sense experience, we would not be able to survive. What we believe about what we perceive should be as close to the truth as possible to create a condition where we produce productive outcomes for ourselves and for the others we care for. Becoming familiar with processes to expose and reinforce likely truths is necessary. Processes like logical deduction, inductive reasoning, and basic testing. Those agents who do it well are sure to survive well also. Reliabilism is an epistemological theory that focuses on the conditions under which a belief is considered justified or knowledge is attained. The central idea of reliabilism is that the reliability of the cognitive process or method leading to a belief determines whether that belief is justified or constitutes knowledge. In other words, if a belief is formed through a reliable process that tends to produce true beliefs, then it is considered justified or constitutes knowledge. Reliabilism stands in contrast to other theories of justification, such as foundationalism or coherentism. Foundationalism posits that knowledge is built on a foundation of basic beliefs that are self-justified or evident, while coherentism emphasizes the coherence of a belief with other beliefs in the system. Reliabilism, on the other hand, looks at the reliability of the process that leads to the belief as a primary factor in determining its epistemic status. This approach is particularly concerned with the performance of cognitive processes in producing true beliefs across different situations, contexts, or environments. Reliabilism, while offering a perspective on the justification of beliefs based on the reliability of cognitive processes, has faced several criticisms. Here are some of the common critiques. Generality problem. One significant criticism is known as the generality problem. Reliabilism defines justification in terms of reliability, but faces challenges in specifying what counts as a reliable process without making the criterion overly general. Critics argue that the theory struggles to provide a precise and non-arbitrary account of reliability. The new evil demon problem. This thought experiment challenges reliabilism by proposing a scenario in which a person is systematically deceived by an evil demon, yet their cognitive processes are reliable in that deceptive environment. Reliabilism seems to imply that a deceived person's beliefs are justified, raising questions about whether reliability alone is a sufficient criterion for justification. Lack of internalism. Some critics argue that reliabilism lacks internalism, which is the idea that justification depends on factors accessible to the individual's conscious experience or introspection. Reliabilism, by focusing on external factors like the reliability of processes, may overlook internal aspects of justification. Overemphasis on process. Reliabilism places a strong emphasis on the reliability of cognitive processes, but may not adequately consider other factors that contribute to justification, such as the coherence of beliefs within a broader system. Critics argue that a holistic approach is needed to account for all relevant factors. Causal connections. Reliabilism relies on causal connections between cognitive processes and truth, but establishing such connections can be complex. Critics question how reliably causation can be determined, especially in cases where the connection is not straightforward. Problem of easy justification. Reliabilism faces challenges in distinguishing between cases where justification is genuinely earned through reliable cognitive processes and cases where beliefs are easily justified without significant cognitive effort. Critics argue that the theory may struggle to draw clear boundaries in these situations. Sensitivity to truth. Some versions of reliabilism require that a belief-forming process be sensitive to the truth in nearby possible worlds. Critics contend that this requirement may be too stringent and that sensitivity conditions can be difficult to define precisely. These criticisms highlight some of the ongoing debates and challenges associated with reliabilism, encouraging further refinement and development of the theory. If you like this kind of philosophical subject matter, help us grow the channel by hitting like on the video, hitting subscribe on the channel, and hitting the notification bell.